Once upon a time, there was a man named Joao who lived in a small town in the interior of Brazil. John was a simple man. He was an honest and hard-working man, but also a little superstitious. One day, John was working in the shop when a customer brought in an old mirror for repair. The mirror was very beautiful, with a carved wooden frame. He had never seen such a beautiful mirror before. John started to fix the mirror, but when he finished, he realized that there was something strange about it. The mirror seemed to reflect a different world, a dark and frightening world. He was intrigued by the mirror. He started to spend more time looking into it and soon realized that the mirror was indeed cursed. The mirror reflected the worst things about people, their fears, their darkest secrets. One day, John was looking in a mirror when he saw a woman reflected in it. The woman was beautiful, but she had an expression of sadness and despair. John approached the mirror and saw that the woman was his wife, Emma. John was shocked. He had never seen Emma look like that before. He asked what had happened, but she didn't answer. She just looked at him with those sad, desperate eyes. John began to worry about Emma. He knew the mirror was getting to her. He tried to talk to her about the mirror, but she refused to talk about it. One day, John came home and found Emma dead. She had hanged herself in the bathroom. John was devastated. He couldn't believe that Emma had committed suicide. John knew the mirror was to blame. The mirror took his wife's life. John decided to destroy the mirror. He took the mirror to the backyard and broke it into pieces. He threw the pieces of the mirror into the fire and burned them to ash. John thought it was all over, but he was wrong. The mirror was still cursed. One day, John was walking through the forest when he saw a dark figure. The figure was tall and thin with black hair and red eyes. The figure wore a black cape and a mirror hanging around its neck. John knew the figure was the spirit of the woman he had seen in the mirror. The spirit chased John through the forest. John ran as fast as he could, but the spirit was faster. The spirit finally got John. He grabbed John by the neck and lifted him off the ground. John was terrified. He knew he was going to die. Suddenly, he heard a voice. The voice said,
"Stop!"
The spirit looked at the voice. It was Emma's voice. She was alive. She had been resurrected by the mirror. Emma said to the spirit,
"Let him go. He didn't do anything to you."
The spirit looked at Emma. He knew she was telling the truth. The spirit released John and disappeared. John was relieved. He was alive. Emma said to John,
"I have to tell you the truth. I didn't commit suicide. The mirror killed me."
John was surprised. He didn't know what to say.
"The mirror is cursed. He sucks the life out of people. I had to sacrifice myself to destroy the mirror."
Emma said. Emma turned and started to walk away. John shouted,
"Emma, hang on."
Emma turned and looked at John. John said,
"I love you."
Emma smiled and told him how much she loved him. And soon she turned and disappeared into the forest. John never saw Emma again, but he never forgot her. He knew she was in a better place, away from the cursed mirror. John continued to live his life. He never looked in the mirror again. He knew it was very dangerous. But John never forgot what happened. He would always remember Emma and the day he faced the mirror that held his beloved